Hello everyone. I'm hopping on a little bit early so that we can get ready. So when you're here, say hello please. Even if it's on the playback, I'd love to hear from you, hear your comments. I will comment back on them. Hi Grace, welcome. I just popped on a little bit early so that we could wait for some other people to get here. So just sit back in your waiting chair. I'm excited for you to see these soaps. We have 3, maybe 4. Hello Susan, hi Danny, thank you for joining me. I popped on a little bit early just so that some people can show up, give them a chance to get to their computers and stuff before 7. So I'm just gonna put on my gloves and stuff and get ready. I got a really cool new shirt. It says I love handmade soaps. And on the back it says Rebel Ridge Soaps. So I'm pretty pumped about it, wearing it today. Because, yeah, I do love handmade soaps, as you guys can probably tell. Yes, that is the new shirt that I had made. Hi, Christy. Thank you for joining. Yeah, it's one of the shirts that I had made. I had about 5 shirts for myself and 1 for my boyfriend, so we could be matchy-matchy, which he hates, but I love, so. Yeah, we're just gonna wait until it's 7 and then we'll get her started. We've got about a minute. I'm just letting some people show up. Hello, Mom. Thank you for joining. Wow, looks like we got a little bit of a good crew going on tonight. I'm glad you guys could join. We're gonna be cutting summer soaps tonight, so it's kind of exciting. These ones are gonna be ready January. Where am I? It's summertime. June 1st. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Hi Candice, thank you for joining. We're just waiting until it's 7 so that we can get started. Let's see. Okay, it's 7, so anybody who's not here yet is late. So I'm just gonna, there we go, focus more in on our soap cutter. So you guys know how this goes. I'm going to show you the soaps and then we're going to cut them and see what's nice inside. We got some summer soaps. Apparently my dogs see something outside, so I'm really sorry that they're going to start barking right away. Okay, so the first one that I have is a berry. It's actually made with wine, so I'm pretty excited about that. So I'll show this to you. So it has little soap berries on top, as you can see. The scent is called Berry Wine. So I'm kind of excited to see what this looks like inside. Wine soap is a little bit tricky sometimes. It can thicken up really fast. And that's what happened to me. I don't know if it was a combination of the fragrance that I used and the wine, but it thickened up very, very quickly. So I'm excited to see what this looks like because I have no idea. I kind of just threw it all into the mold and hoped that it looked nice. So, like I said, I made all of these. We got some blackberries, we got some strawberries in there, all different colors, and then these ones are cranberries on top. So, let's start cutting. There we go. So we got some pink. And you can't see the purple yet. There's a little bit of purple. It's a little bit of a lighter purple. And then we got the blue and the white. So that's what it looks like. I wasn't really sure what to expect inside. I kind of tried layering it a little bit. There we go. I think that turned out pretty cool, eh? As you can see, there's a little bit of purple right there. And we got little berries on top. And this one does smell actually quite nice. I'm gonna go close my blinds. Sorry, somebody walked by our house. So my dog is making sure that we're safe in here. No one will ever sneak up on us. So, what was I saying? Don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, I was talking about how it smells. So it kind of has that like wine aroma. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Like that, you can distinctly know that you're smelling wine. It smells like that with a nice sweet berry. So that's what those ones look like. How cool is that? So if you guys are just jumping on, we're cutting some summer soaps. And like I said at the beginning, if you are watching this in the playbacks, please feel free to comment. I love hearing your comments. I will reply back even if it's after. So don't feel shy doing that. That gets nicer as we keep going in. Yes, the berries are soap. So everything about this soap is soap. So I have a special berry mold. If you watch some of my other soap cutting videos, you'll see that I unmolded these. So these are little, they're all made of soap. Hi Candace, thanks for joining. So we're cutting a berry wine soap, and it has little soap berries on top. So we'll cut one more of these, and then I will show you the next soap we're gonna cut. So all of these soaps, they're gonna be available June 1st. So I know it kind of sucks seeing all these pretty soaps and having to wait for them. I know, but I promise you it'll make a way better bar and it'll be worth it. So look how cute those are, hey? All right. So let's do another one. All right, so this one is scented with a scent called Pink Sugar. So I don't know if any of you have ever, there's a perfume actually called Pink Sugar. So this one smells very, very similar to that. If you've ever smelled it, that's what it smells like. So the neat thing about this is there's a lot of vanilla in this fragrance. So what that does is this, everywhere you see brown, it was actually white, and it's going to turn to a very dark brown. So I actually purposely did that for this soap so that the colors inside would pop. So I'm excited to see how this turns out. And if you didn't notice, there's glitter on top. I don't know if you can see that, but look at that. Glitter. I'm not overly big on the glitter, but I do occasionally think that it adds a nice accent to the soaps. All right. So look, you can see inside it's still white. How cool is that? So this is going to turn even darker than this. So maybe I'll actually take a picture of it before and after so you can see what it looked like when I first cut it and then what it looks like. So it's actually when it touches the oxygen that it makes it so that it turns brown, which is kind of neat. So sometimes you gotta be really careful with what you're using because it can turn your soaps brown, but you can also use it to your advantage. Like, look how cool that looks. So everywhere that you see white is actually gonna end up being a very nice dark brown. So it's gonna really make those pinks pop. Like I said, it is a very nice, like it's like a very sweet, it's a very, well, it smells like pink sugar, I guess. It smells like sweet sugar. So, I was really excited about this one. I kind of just thought of this one randomly and was like, how cool would that look if I just made little bits of it pink? Hi Megan, thanks for joining. Like I said, if any of you are just joining, please feel free to say hi. So I know you're here. I don't always see when everyone pops up. So. Look at that. How unique are those bars, hey? And I'm so excited to see what these discolor to. I wish that it would stay like just around it, like kind of like a border, but it's gonna look actually really cool once it's all a dark brown. All right, let's do one more and then we'll move on to the next soap. the next 2 soaps. Hopefully we'll be able to do the last one. What happened was I was trying to unmold it. We use silicone molds to put everything in. Hi Pam, thanks for joining. I hope you're enjoying yourself. So we use silicone molds to when we pour all our stuff in. And I made these ones actually last night, so I was a little worried that it would be a little too soft to unmold. So I have it in the fridge, so we're going to try to unmold it. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can cut it tonight. Otherwise, we only got 3 for you tonight. Hopefully 4, we'll see. Look how cool those look. Ah! Very cool. Alrighty, so this next one I'm so excited for. It took me a really long time to make this soap, mainly because, well, I'll show you. So, this one is called Margarita, okay? So, look at that. So it has little limes on top. These are all soap limes. And then it has some Dead Sea salt on the side. So it looks like a margarita. How cool is that? And it smells like a margarita. So I am so excited to see what this looks like inside. This one, I've been looking forward to making this one for a little bit. Like I said, it took me a really long time to make these little limes. The mold that I have for the limes only cuts, it only makes 2 limes at a time. So there's 16 or 17 limes on this. So that took me quite a while because I have to pour it, wait for it to harden, and then I can unmold them. And then I have to do it all over again. So I'm just gonna read what you guys are saying. Oh, perfect. Well, I'm glad that he likes watching it. It is kind of fun seeing what's inside, isn't it? Yes, Candace, it's gonna be so cool. Yes, I'm so excited, guys. I'm glad you guys are liking this one. This one I was so pumped about making. So we're going to give it a little cut. All right, let's try to figure out how I'm gonna cut this because I don't want the salt to come off and I gotta make sure it's in between the limes. So just trying to figure out where I need to place my blade for these. Okay. So I'm going to take a little more precision, I guess. Oh, might have to cut this one on the side. We'll see. Well, it's not too bad. All right, what do you think? How cool does that look? You know what, Christy? I wish that we could pre-order. I'm dropping the phone. I wish that we could pre-order. Unfortunately, we have so many people that are interested in pre-ordering that it would be kind of hard to, it'd be a little bit difficult to make sure that we keep everybody organized on that. There's only a certain amount of bars, and I want to be able to have all the collection release at once. And that's the reason that we're not doing pre-orders on these, even though I have been asked that before. So maybe in the future we'll do that, but right now we're not. So yeah, how beautiful does that look? It turned out so good. I'm so excited. So that is like the perfect lime margarita color. So I cut this one a little bit bigger, just because I wanted to make sure I got that lime in there. So we will see the rest of them. So for this one, how am I going to cut this? I'm going to have to cut it on its side, I believe. Because I don't want, the salt on top is going to drag through the soap and it's going to actually, it's going to leave little lines in it. So I don't want that. So I'm going to try doing it sideways. It's going to be a little hard to measure. Okay, maybe we can't do that. Let's just hope, okay, we'll try another bar and hope that it doesn't leave drops. Why is my phone dropping? I am so sorry, guys. Apparently this thing is not wanting to work with me. Okay. Well, see, it's still sliding out. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, hopefully you guys are in now. I'm really sorry about that. Okay, fingers crossed you don't fall again. Okay, me see. There we go. All right, let's continue. Try to keep a better lookout on my phone. Make sure that you guys aren't dropping. There we go. What do you think? Hi, Krista. Thanks for joining. Oh, I'm glad you like this one. This one is Margarita. It has these cute little limes on top with some dead sea salt to make it look like a little margarita. Look at that. So this soap is definitely a labor of love. I know, right? My cameraman got motorcycle parts in, so he is in the garage fiddling with his motorcycles. So I'm doing my hobby, he's doing his. So there we go. I know, I should tell him to get in here. Tell him he needs to be a better cameraman. Got the lime a little bit on that one, but that's okay. Still looks good. All right, let's cut one more bar. And then I'm gonna try, fingers crossed, to unmold the one that's in the fridge. And hopefully, even if you guys can see what it looks like, we can unmold it later on. There we go. Yes, I know. You get to smell them firsthand. It's going to be awesome. And you can tell everyone how amazing it smells. Because I promise you, it does smell really good. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go grab that other soap, and I'll show it to you guys, even if I can't unmold it today. Yes, Danny, he has bikes to play with. He has no time for that. No time for soap stuff. All right, I'm gonna go grab that. I'll be right back. Okay, so this one, how pretty is that? At least my boyfriend's nice enough to still watch me when he's doing his bike stuff. So that's love right there for you. So this one right here is, it's called Sea Salt and Surf. So you can see the little shells that it has on it. Everything is soap. These are pink Himalayan salt. So I'm gonna try to unmold this and hope that I don't mess up the soap while I'm doing it. So this is the silicone liners that I was telling you about, and this is what I pour all my soaps into. It makes it a little bit easier to unmold. I can do freezer paper. I do sometimes do freezer paper, but this is definitely easier. I know, right? You should tell Carrie that he needs to get on this soap as soon as it's out. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's gonna come out, so that's good. So I'm just gonna carefully pull it out. So don't want, you guys don't get to normally see this part, so it's kind of exciting. There we go. So that's that soap. And it's blue, so see it's stuck a little bit. But that's okay because I generally plane any soaps that have problems like that. But all around, see, it turned out actually quite nice. So I'm just gonna put this down quickly. And then we'll get everything all set up. Again, thanks for bearing with me on this. I was really hoping that it would be ready to pop out when I got home, but it wasn't, so. All right, so who's excited to see this one cut? Because I definitely am. I tried a different technique on this one, so I'm not 100% sure what it's gonna look like, but I know, right? It's the only sad thing is I'm gonna have to cut into the seashells, and that is going to kill me a little bit inside because the seashells are too big to be in just one bar. So unfortunately I'm gonna have to cut into them, which is gonna make me sad, but you're still gonna get half a seashell on them. So let's get cutting. Look at that inside. So, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a darker blue, there's a teal, kind of looks like a little bit of a green almost. I was going for kind of like a seaweed or sea kelp kind of look. And then a lighter blue. So, and then there's the seashell with the sea salt on it, or the Himalayan salt on it. Oh, brain's not working anymore today. All right, let's cut some more. So as you can see, I got little pearls on here too. Everything on this is soap. So you can see there's a little pearl on that one. Hi Jen, thanks for joining. We're just cutting a sea salt and surf soap. So, how would I describe this one? Ooh, that's hard. How would I describe that? It's fresh. It's, what else? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into what they say it smells like, see if they're actually accurate on that. Because I don't know how I describe it. It smells like salty. It smells like you're at the ocean and you're like, and it's like a humid, it's humid. That is what it smells like. So it reminds me of like if you're at the ocean and it's like an overcast day and there's like waves and like it's not raining, but you know, it's like really humid, but it's like cooler. That when I smell it, that's what it reminds me of. So how cool is that one? I love how each and every soap is so unique. So it's hard to tell. I'll try to, but there's like little flecks in it. So I use this technique, it's what you use actually. Here, I can show you what I use. So it looks like this, and it's called a hanger tool. And so what you do is you put it into the mold. So I poured all my soaps in, and I have my mold. I'll just demonstrate. So I get really excited talking about soap, as you can see. So then you put it into your mold, and then you move it around. And so that's how it kind of moves the soap in different directions and stuff like that. And that's how you get the really cool little spikies in your soap. So we've got one more with you guys. If you guys have any questions or anything, please feel free to ask. These ones are all going to be available on June 1st. So there we go. Perfect. All right. Well, that's our soaps for tonight. Oops. I'm hoping that I'm going to be making some more soaps this weekend. So hopefully we'll have some more soap cutting videos next week. If not sooner, because that would be awesome, right? Yeah, like I said, all of these are going to be available on June 1st. So thank you again for watching. I really appreciate it, and thank you for dealing with my phone falling and me not getting the soap out of the mold in time and everything like that. If any of you are interested in watching me cut these soaps again, I'm actually going to be popping onto Instagram, and I'm going to be continuing cutting these soaps. So if any of you do want to see some more soaps being cut, these ones in particular, again, just pop onto my Instagram. It's Rebel Ridge Soaps. So let's see, I have a question. So the Sense of Morocco. I don't know if you guys actually remember, but we cut that soap already. I was actually just posting a picture of it because it's going to be releasing on May 15th. So I believe that we cut that one, I want to say 3 weeks ago. So it's been a little bit. If you guys want to see it cut, please feel free to go and check out that live video. So it wouldn't have been the last live video, it would have been the one before that. So on our last live video, we had Derek, my sister's boyfriend, helping me cut. He'd never seen soap being made, he'd never seen any soap cutting videos before, so it was actually really cool seeing his perspective on everything. So if you guys want to check that one out, that was pretty exciting. I tried convincing my boyfriend to join me today to do a live video, but I think he's a little camera shy, so maybe if we can convince him, he'll come on with me one day. But yeah, so check out that one if you want to see the Sense in Morocco. It was 2 live videos back. And then yeah, so I will see you guys again soon. Thank you again for joining. Have a great night, everyone.